Are we recording? Regular Joe here. I am joined by my good friend and great filmmaker, Kat Solon.
Hi.
So we're working on this short film called The Never Wrongs and the Ever Rights. This is for our episode of the TV show regarding the other side. It's a puppet short film. So this is a request for puppet builders and puppeteers, which I just learned are two different things. One performs the puppets and one builds them, but we need both. So we just shot the spine of this short film at our Orpheum shoot on Saturday, where the grandfather was telling the story to the granddaughter, and now we want to actually have puppets acting out the story that we can cut away to. We're going to do the protagonists, Nerval Never Wrong and Amina Ever Right, but there's a ton more characters in the story, so we can't possibly do them all. We need your help to make these puppets and perform them. We've put together what's called an animatic, which is a rough cut of the short film with the spine, the grandfather and the granddaughter, that also cut away to storyboards that Kat drew of what we need from the puppets. So you've put together a list, yeah?
Yes.
So what kind of items are on this list?
Well, we've started with the puppets and everything we need for the puppets. We need puppets that blink. We need full body puppets that sing and whistle, but they don't have mouths. We need soldier puppets that have mean eyes and weapons. And I've said what we prefer the weapons to look like and be made out of.
So all sorts of puppet characters we need, and there's a full list on the collaborations page. So let's talk about what these puppets look like.
They're based off of Copper Dictator 27's illustration that is just this like furry little ball with eyes and legs, and sometimes they have arms. It depends on the shot. It depends on the scene. They shouldn't have arms just hanging there all the time. It's good if they only have arms when they're using them.
And how might people make these Never Wrongs and Never Rights?
They can be made out of various materials. We don't want to just cut the character out of paper and put it on a stick. We want fabric. We want them to have texture that you can tell it's yarn, or it's felted wool, or it's tissue paper made into a ball. It's a pom-pom type character with little eyes that maybe are made out of beads, maybe out of foam, maybe out of paper.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then how should they shoot their puppet?
The puppet should be shot in a wide kind of shot where the full body is in the frame with the legs, and there's enough white on top and enough white on the bottom.
So in front of a white wall.
White wall.
It's got to be a white background.
Yes, in front of a white wall.
And the camera has to be perfectly still, like on a tripod or something like that.
Yes, and sometimes there are close-ups. We would like you to do the close-ups because that's helpful for us, because then we get the highest quality possible.
I think that's probably enough to go on for now.
Yeah, and it is specified all in the requests. It's very detailed.
Yeah, if you read the collaborations page, if you're really going to get into it, I definitely recommend you read what Kat wrote. And then we'll take all these different puppet performances and comp them together, as we've done, like you said, with animations in the past.
Yeah, like iterations, like with the drawings. I know that there's a lot of hit recorders out there that can do this, and I'm really excited to see what we get back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks again.